Tuesday. I'm over here being a passenger princess.
Yeah, but you want me over here, you driving home.
Anywho, like I said, I'm over here being a passenger princess. Just came from taking possession of a property that we were actually planning on flipping.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I'm all for, see ya. We have a better opportunity to flip another property, so we're just going to do that.
Possibly. I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
Possibly.
I'm sidebar. Just giving y'all my sidebar. This is the man, R.E.I. Capo. The man, the myth, the legend, in the flesh. AKA I Tribe Houses.
But y'all see the title of the video,
I'm out
of
now.
the live. It's Learn to Be Okay with Being a Villain in People's Stories. And for me, I struggle with that. Reason being, I love to be, what do you want to call it? I think I like to be in that position where, I should say, everyone likes me. And I don't want people to have a certain narrative about me. So with me, if I feel like it's going to take me somewhere where someone's going to be like, oh my God, Gigi did this or Gigi did that, I'm always trying to explain myself. So with me doing that, I don't have, how should I say it? I have a problem being a villain in people's stories. That's why a lot of friendships that I've lost, I've been the one to reach out, trying to rekindle that friendship, more so trying to let them know, like, hey, what did I do wrong? Can we fix it? Let me take this damn scarf off my, I already damn hot. I don't have anyone on here.
Keep going. See? Bro, that's the problem. Y'all want to keep going.
So, like I was telling, me and Carlton always have conversations in regards to my friendships that I had in the past, or more so friends that try to, get back in my life. And then we had saw a post by Keisha Kior, Gucci Mane's wife, and she was pretty much, going on a whole rant about how people are entitled to their money, how she's extended herself out to majority of her family and friends, helping them out, and it's never enough. So they have painted her to be this villain, like, oh, she's not looking out, she's not trying to help those, or whatever the case is. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Thank you for tuning in. Please like the video. Hey. So with her saying that she's okay with being painted as a villain, oh, hey, new sub, thank you for subscribing. I'm trying to get like her when it comes to just being okay with it. Because, for example, with me, I just got into this real estate business about, hold on, y'all, I gotta pay for gas. I just got into this real estate business about 4 years ago. And I was, working a typical 9 to 5. I was working at Best Buy, and I was literally living paycheck to paycheck. So with me living paycheck to paycheck, I wasn't used to, getting a large income of money, when it comes to deposits. And I have friends and, certain family members who felt like, oh, you got it, that means we got it too. And that's just not always the case, because people will take your kindness for weakness. And because you have so much of a big heart, they just feel like they're going to keep just taking and taking and taking from you. And I saw this comment on Keisha Kior post where it says, givers subconsciously start creating enablers. And my boyfriend used to always tell me that, like, oh, if you keep giving people stuff, they're going to feel like they're entitled. And if they ever have a problem, they're going to feel like you're the one that has to help them get out of that situation. Hey, Rayon from Israel. Oh, you are Israel or Israel? No, I'm not. I'm Haitian Bahamian. But back to what I was saying, he was like, I was starting to create enablers because I have a hard time saying no. And with me having a hard time saying no, I always feel like, okay, if I'm their first resort, I may be the only one that can get them out of the situation that they're in. So why would I say no? But at the end of the day, when I look at it, I'm like, okay, if I was in that same situation, oh, thank you so much. If I was in that same situation, would I be able to contact those same people and say, hey, I need help? And then another thing people also got to realize, yes, free Palestine. Another thing people have to realize, please like the video, please and thank you, and subscribe. Another thing people have to realize, when you are so nice, people are just going to feel like, you know, you're a doormat, and they're going to start running over you. And with them running over you, like me, going to therapy, my therapist always told me, like, hey, you know what, Gigi? You are so, you know, easily manipulated. So with you being easily manipulated, people know how to guilt trip you. And with people knowing how to guilt trip me, I always feel the need that I have to prove a point. Or more so, like, seek validation. And with me seeking validation, I would cheat myself by trying to make sure that they are good. What is blue pup?
Troll.
Oh. Like I told you, I'm trying to get used to the YouTube business.
A lot of trolls.
So, Carlton, how do you feel about being okay with being a villain in people's stories?
I'm very okay with it.
And why is that?
Because automatically I'm not the nicest guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm naturally, I've been an introvert my whole life, which you know. So I really don't talk to people. But if someone don't like me, at this point in my life, I match energies. So you ain't really got me in the shot. Yeah, there you go. If somebody wanna, oh, you got a lot of people on, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button, bro. And if you think I'm a bad guy, then I'm gonna be that role. And I'm not here to essentially, this video is about people pleasing. I stopped people pleasing a long time ago, so that's how I feel about it. I don't care. Somebody wrote a comment.
Okay, Wayne Harris said, my son is a kind person, and as my fear as a father is he will be pushed around because of it.
Exactly.
That is so true.
Exactly.
So true.
Great comment from that guy.
Kylie, you're so pretty, and liked and subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing.
Wow,
another thing, like when he said about the people pleasing, I suffer with people pleasing. I keep telling myself that I'm not a people pleaser, but day by day and in certain situations, I feel like I am a people pleaser. Reason being, I have what my therapist told me, I have abandonment issues. So with me having abandonment issues, I try to keep whoever I have in my life here. So if it feels like, okay, I have to tuck my tail and, you know, not deal with the situation at hand, I was like, you know, I'll take the easy road and be like, you know what, I'm sorry, or this is why I did X, Y, and Z, and it ended up putting me in a bad place because deep down inside, I know I'm not happy with what they're doing, but I just want to keep them in my life. And I'm naturally an extrovert. So with me being an extrovert, I have no problem making friends. So with me not having a problem making friends, I'm just like, you know what? We're good. You know, I don't want to have, like, I'm non-confrontational. So with me being non-confrontational, I don't like arguing back and forth or whatever. I just want to, you know, keep the peace.
Let me interject. You say you're an extrovert, right?
I am.
Don't you feel like you like to make friends?
I do.
Do you really want to put yourself on the line like that and just be friends with everyone? Just curious.
No.
So do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
I honestly feel like that's a bad thing. And the reason why I feel like it's a bad thing is because I'm allowing so many different, personalities or people get attached to me. And it starts skewing who I really am. And I feel like that's not... Okay, we're going to make this a lot easier.
Make your life a lot easier. She new to this, y'all. I just handed her a gimbal. I'm like, this woman got a whole gimbal.
Listen.
How much better that y'all is?
Like I told you, I'm getting used to this.
You get it.
So this is only my, what is it, fourth live? I think this is my fourth live, so I'm getting used to it.
Yeah.
And I know I titled it "Learn to Be Okay with Being the Villain," but I also wanted to talk about, we were watching this live yesterday with the girl.
I'm gonna change that title to "I'm Okay with Being the Villain." But
I'm okay with being the villain. Okay.
Go ahead.
But when we were watching the live, this lady, I actually follow her on Instagram. Her name is Tanika. I don't know her last name. And she was talking about how it is now becoming normal for young ladies and young women to want to be a stay-at-home wife. And me, I was like, okay, at first, being an independent woman, I'm going to work for mine or whatever the case is. But she feels like when women are setting themselves up to be a stay-at-home wife,
yikes,
that they're setting themselves up to be taken advantage of, being controlled, and she's just not for that. By her husband. By their husband or whatever the case is.
She's so disgusting. Really
because another thing she said, ladies need to be okay with having like a backup plan or a safety net, because if they put their all into a man, they are going to end up setting themselves up for failure. So ladies, if you guys are on here, how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like it's now becoming the norm to be a stay-at-home wife, or a lot of ladies are just looking for the easy way out and just having a man take care of them? I have like a whole bunch of Israel.
Yeah. It's
popping up on here.
Yeah, it's nothing but trolls. They ain't got nothing to do with their life.
Y'all heard that? He says a lot of trolls, so I gotta get used to it.
Yeah, like me, how I handle trolls on this. Go subscribe to the GNC show. How I handle trolls, I entertain some, I don't.
Rain.
It makes it
hello.
a little more entertaining, but it honestly reveals how much losers men are, man.
You got 1 million subscribers. I wish I had 1 million subscribers. I need to have 1 million subscribers. Now, if I have 1 million subscribers, listen, we up. But back to what Tanika was saying, and Carlton, he didn't like a lot of stuff she was saying. He was like, get this live out of here. Because she was even talking about how there's some women that while she was growing up, she heard her friends would be like, oh, my grandparents been together for 6 years. And she was like cringing, like, oh my God, for a woman to be with one man for 60 years, like, what is life? And for me, I actually said that, you know what? I want to be with someone for the rest of my life or whatever the case may be, but she's not for that, because you feel like a woman did not really fulfill her life if she's just with one person. How do you feel about that? Should it be okay for a person to be with someone for
yesterday? What the hell are we getting married for? She's cringing at a 60-year relationship? What? What, you want to go out and be a hoe? Excuse my language. Then go do that. Like, these women, and she's an older woman.
You have 405. Listen, I'm coming up. I'm coming up.
Yeah, she was not 25 or 30. She was like 40 to 45.
And she's married. And I was like, okay, with her being married, she had kids. Another thing that she had mentioned that I actually would have to agree on as well is that she doesn't see a problem with ladies waiting to have a baby. Like, it is like so foreign for you to hear like, oh, it's lunchtime. She said it's becoming so foreign for a woman to be 26 years old with no kids. Because within our community, we see so many young ladies, in their teens, early 20s having kids, and that's becoming the norm. So she said, in her group of friends or in her field, she see a lot of women that are waiting to be like in their later 30s, early 40s having kids. And now me, being that I'm an islander, Haitian Bahamian, my mom, my aunt, they have been like on my behind with having a child. What are you waiting on? What are you waiting on? You're gonna have a baby at, when you're 40, and you're gonna be in it's gonna be a health risk. And I'm just sitting here like subconsciously it is playing with me, because I'm like, damn, am I ever gonna have a child? Because it has been so normalized that at 25 you need to be married with a child, probably with your second child, and just keep it moving. So I feel like I started idolizing marriage and also having a child or being a mother, because that's all I've been hearing around me. And like I told y'all, other races, they plan for certain things like that. And Carlton was like, you know what? We're doing it our way. We are going to be planning. We are not going to be rushing and just doing things willy-nilly.
Reckless. Just have a baby. Well, what I call it, just cuz babies. And that is so selfish, and it's so irresponsible. And it's in Black community, this is what we do.
And for me, I'm just not trying, like I told you, I want a certain lifestyle for my child. I want to have a nanny. I want to be able to enjoy motherhood. I'm not saying that I'm not going to enjoy motherhood, but I'm just saying that I want a certain lifestyle for my child. And I feel like if I rush it right now, just because Tom, Dick, and Harry is telling me to have a child right now, that I'm not really going to enjoy it. It's going to be feeling forced. Like the video, please and thank you. Subscribe to the channel.
Hold on, you done already?
No.
Oh, I might just say, damn, you just start cooking.
Another thing with the whole rushing to have a child, I feel like you cheat the child, because if you're not emotionally prepared to deal with your life completely changing. Now, I know everyone is like all for the baby shower, the gender reveal, and oh my God, like that was me. I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to, plan this for my gender reveal. I can't wait to have this kind of baby shower. But it's so much more to that. And being emotionally prepared or emotionally ready to have a child, because as a woman, your body changes. I've heard a lot of relationships end once you have a child. Like I said, my boyfriend, he has kids. And I'm going to ask him this. Would you say, from your experience of having kids, did the relationship get better or worse after having a child?
Obviously, it got worse in both scenarios. I got 2 baby mamas. So the reason it got worse is just what you elaborated on. It was reckless. It was not planned. It was irresponsible. We were definitely far from financial stability. It was just cause. And see, like on my other channel, the GNC show, I elaborate on that. What do we do in the Black community? We get a girlfriend, we get a boyfriend, we date for 6 months to a year, a couple years, and we have a baby, and then we break up. Do you know what that does to a child's psyche? Like, I feel, and she'll tell you, every day I have so much resentment because I feel like I cheated all my children out of the life that we're going to give our planned child. The private school, mommy and daddy in the house, a brand new Mercedes-Benz at 16 years old. None of my kids my kids are a little older, they got cheated. They didn't have a 2-head parent household. It's statistically shown, studies have shown, 2-parent households, these kids turn out to be rock stars. And I cheated all my kids out of that, and it eats me alive.
Now, with him saying that,
and I just kept it 1,000.
I was raised by a single mother. My mom had me willy-nilly. My mom was 16 when she had me. My dad was 11 years older than her. It was out in the island. I'm all for, dating someone that's older than you or whatever the case is. To each its own. But for my mom was not ready to be a mother. My grandma primarily raised me, so I thank God for her. May she rest in peace. But with just the emotional maturity that you need to have being a mother, I feel like my mom was just learning as she went. Like, okay, you know what? This is what I got to do. And financially, she didn't have the support from my dad. So with her not having the support from my dad, my mom had to figure it all out on her own. Carlton want to say something, y'all.
Now, quickly, when you said your mom had to just figure it out, that's how I was a teen parent. I had my first child, I was 19. Now I had my second set of children at 29. I knew so much more from my first child, even though she was 10 or 11. But I had so much more experience, and I was so much more prepared. Now, I didn't have no money, and me and the mom was a toxic train wreck, but that right there alone, because guess what? If we have a plan, when we have a planned child, right? I got 20 something years under my belt.
Sure.
And I'll be able to guide you. And I'll be able to look, no, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. Now, you could take heed or not, but how our relationship's set up, we already know. But just that alone is major. And would you rather go into something blind with one person or 2 people? 2 is always better than 1. And the fact that your mom was by herself as how old?
My mom was 16. She had me right before her 17th birthday.
We gotta be better.
And like you say, 2 is better than 1.
Yeah.
with my mom, you know, she had me right before her 17th birthday. Me, you know, like I said, she had to figure it out. Hey, lovely. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Y'all better subscribe and hit the like button.
Yes, please hit the like button. With my mom figuring it out and my dad not helping her out financially, it took a toll. So there's a lot of things my mom couldn't give to me because she was only doing it on her own. I didn't spend a lot of time, like, you know, building memories with my mom because she had to go to work. She had to go to work. You know, my mom was going to college while raising me. You know, my mom made sure she did her best. So I always have, you know, a very, what is the word I'm looking for? I have sympathy for real single mothers.
Yeah.
Because, thank you so much. Real single mothers, because I seen my mom do it. And she did it. Of course, she complained sometimes because she was doing it on her own. But as she, you know, went throughout the years, she had my sister at 24. She had experience. And then she had my little brother at 39, and she had 22 years of experience under her belt. All right, Max Chip said nobody cares. Okay, thank you.
Hit the exit button, Max.
Yeah, you can leave.
Get a life, bro.
Where we going?
Oh, he does. Somebody get a haircut. It's gonna take. I'm only getting the edge, so.
Carlton got his cornrows in yesterday.
Them Nipsey Hustles. You way too far that way. There they go. Now you can see them babies.
He got his hair braided, and now he about to go get an edge.
They ain't about to like me. Woo.
He feeling himself right now.
Yeah.
The fact that he's going to the barbershop, I can now get me some curry chicken patties and a smoothie from, what's the name of the smoothie spot? Natural Vibrations. So shout out to them.
Dope.
So I'm going there, and then what else?
Home.
Yeah, and then we going home.
I gotta make some more phone calls.
And make some phone calls. I'm going to continue watching the game on Netflix.
Tease your live tonight. What you got for them tonight?
What is the live tonight?
You got something. You said you had something for them.
Oh, the live that I have for tonight was actually going to be this topic that we're talking about right now. It's okay to be a villain. But I actually want to deep dive into the game, the show The Game, because listen, when I watched it the first time, I was kind of, you know, young and wet behind the ears.
Didn't know much about life.
There you go. I didn't know much about life, but now watching it at this big grown age, Melanie, Derwin, they call them med school, and the rookie, like, their relationship is taking me on a huge roller coaster. Huge roller coaster, because the fact that Melanie, I'm on the part right now, Melanie just found out that Derwin has a baby on the way. And listen, she moved, you know, to San Diego with him for him to start his whole career as a football player, and they broke up because he cheated with Drew Sidora. I was so pissed off for that damn scene right there. And he got him a girlfriend, but he was still in love with Melanie, med school. And now they finally got back together because she said she was still in love with him. He said he was still in love with her. He broke up with Janae, and now Janae pops up and say, you know what, I'm pregnant and the baby's yours. And Melanie is heartbroken. Now, I don't know if I would be strong enough. I don't care how much I love a man.
She heartbroken?
She's heartbroken because he got a baby on the way. And for me, if y'all watch the show The Game, it's an old show. They had it on BET. They had it on BET for quite some time. A lot of seasons, a whole lot of damn episodes. But ladies, would y'all be okay with y'all man that y'all just got back together, y'all first love or true love, whatever the case is, telling y'all that he has a baby on the way and you gonna hold it down? Would you be okay with that?
For me, I mean, it's a fairy tale, but that kind of situation, this is an outlier, but you know they got to get views and ratings. So he's a famous millionaire athlete. I would be, if I was a homegirl, I'd be like slapping her across the head, like, you better. He want to get back with her, right?
He want to get back with her.
Man, you better get your name on everything and put the damn ring on your finger, and you better be ready to be a stepmom. What the hell wrong with you?
You see? See, for me, I'm just
It
like,
ain't all about love sometimes.
and see, that's what it is. Melanie she already started, you know, going through, life is hitting her because she's like, oh my God, like, how are we finally back together? And now you telling me you have a baby on the way. But it's actually, you know, getting very juicy because Derwin, he's going to sign this, what is it, life insurance policy
See?
for Janae and the baby. But Janae got money, allegedly. She got money. Her dad, you know, owns whatever, these little lids for coffee. The coffee lids. So Derwin was like, well, she doesn't need his money, but he still wants to be in his child's life. So Melanie was like, okay, she's pretty much signing off, you know, she wants you to sign over your rights and say that you don't want to be in the child's life. And he's like, no, he doesn't want to go through life and his child end up growing up and be like, oh my God, my dad gave up his rights. So that's where they at right now. I'm like, oh hell no, I don't know if I would be able to do it, because when that child comes in the picture, for me, I feel like Melanie's going to end up resenting that child because that's the love of her life, and he ended up having that first experience with another woman. I don't care if they get married or whatever, she's always going to resent that child. So I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Now the other part that I'm now understanding is with Jason Pitts and Kelly Pitts. Jason's so damn cheap. Oh my God. He's so cheap, he watched every dollar, and he was controlling Kelly.
That's the white girl?
The white girl, yeah.
Okay.
But Kelly, they went to therapy, and the truth, you know, she started speaking her truth. And with her speaking her truth, she went off and said that the only reason why I married you is for your money.
Whoa.
Now, they already have a child. Their child is like 7. They've been married for 9 years. And she told him the truth, like, the only reason why I married you is for your money. And she was feeling guilty over the years because she wanted to make the relationship work. She wanted to fall in love with him. Now I'm about to ask Carlton, how would you feel if a woman came to you and told you, like, hey, the only reason why I married you or I got with you is for your bread?
When did they get married?
They got married right when he signed his deal.
But before that, was there anything?
They were just dating, like casually dating.
So he was with her. She was with him before.
Plotting.
Okay, she was plotting.
Yeah.
So they wasn't together, but it was dating.
Yeah.
Honestly, at that stage, I would definitely feel some type of way, because you gotta look from you gotta put yourself in his shoes. How much he said he had in the bank?
53 million.
He got 50 million in the bank. Like, I don't think he would struggle finding another woman. And the fact that she blatantly came out and said, I'm only here for the bread, lets me know this is all contingent. Because if my career ends, you know, you don't want to be with me. So it's different if he was like an old player, you know, it's different when you're an old player. Like, you got to be real with yourself. But nah, I would be feeling some type of way if a woman told me that. I probably would end it.
And see, he said he wanted to end the marriage.
Yeah, I would end it, bro.
Because he was like, what? And then here they go to therapy again. And he comes admitting his truth. And he said the only reason why he married her is because she was a bimbo. He wanted someone that looked good, that he was able to have his kids with, and that he'll be able to run over. And she was that. She was a doormat for him. But he even had a prenup. So the prenup, it said that she would get $1 million if they were to go their separate ways. And her parents, you know, like she said, her parents was trailer trash. And the parents came and moved in, and the parents wanted, like, oh, you should have bought us a car and all this stuff. And he was like, this ain't y'all damn money. This is my money. So I'm learning that now. Like I said, I'm not married yet. I don't have any kids yet. But now watching this show over, I'm like, damn, this is real life. These are some real life scenarios that be going on. Real life scenarios. And then we got to talk about Tasha. Tasha's Malik mom, the manager. And med school, Melanie was like, you're just a hater. So So because you see your other friends going through their little relationship problems, the first thing you want to tell them is to pack their bags and leave. And she came out and said, you know what? The only reason why I give y'all ladies this advice is because I don't want y'all to grow up to be like me, bitter, jaded, single, you know, sleeping with this man and that man or whatever the case is, just to get your name out there. And believe it or not, there's a lot of bitter women out here, especially if they got, you know, done wrong by a man. They don't want to see no one else happy. Especially if they see you just prancing around like, oh my God, look what my man did. And, oh, we're getting married. You know, we're doing this together. We're planning this together. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. And I'm pretty sure, I got 5 people on here right now. I'm pretty sure y'all have heard stories where y'all probably went to y'all friend and told y'all friend, this is what's going on with y'all man. And the first thing they was telling y'all like, girl, leave that man alone. Now, if he cheats, okay. You know, if he have a baby on the way, okay, I don't blame you for leaving. But if it's like over some petty argument, like, I feel like it's unnecessary to just be like, you know what, deuces. But I'm on season 3. I will be, that's what I'm going to be. I'm going to be watching the show tonight. Or this evening. All day. Yeah, I'm going to be watching. As soon as I get home. As soon as I get home, I'm about to be tuned in, watching the game. It's raining. And if it is raining, I'm going to be right up in my bed. You know, just watching my show. And I'm going to be on live with y'all, telling y'all, like, y'all seen this scene? Like, how would y'all feel? Because thank God for Netflix and streaming, because... Oh, damn.
Oh, damn, that's good. We about to be out of Lake Work.
I kind of wanted me some Jamaican food, too.
Well, you can go. My haircut gonna take about 20 minutes.
Oh. Some Jamaican food, I'm thinking like some curry goat.
I don't know what I'm gonna eat yet.
Because I clean the kitchen and I'm not trying to go clean up more dishes. So I was thinking about making some chicken wings. But some curry goat, I'm really feeling like curry goat with some rice and peas, with some cabbage. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to eat. But that's all I have for y'all right now. I'm about to go listen to some tunes. I'm so happy no one called me. It's probably because I have my phone on Do Not Disturb. So, chat with y'all later. Bye.